the show, but to our top story once again right now is News Nation's Kelly Meyer is traveling with President Biden as he joins that picket line in Michigan. And Kelly joins us now. What are you hearing from folks on the ground about the president's visit there, Kelly? The support that he would need if he wants to be reelected. Kelly, thank you. Good reporting there. Kelly Meyer with the president today out in Michigan. Is these types of questions we can take now to Congressman Bill Huizenga, who joins us, represents Michigan in the Congress, and joins us from the Hill this afternoon. To that point, you're welcome throughout the week, and obviously we'll continue to cover what's going on with the auto workers. And just as you know, those workers and their strike is growing, we do have news that Ford is halting construction of the $3.5 billion battery plant in Michigan, which the congressman just alluded to. Killer Rex Heuermann lived. We're in his hometown, and we'll find out what his neighbors are saying after a quick break. This is News Nation Now. All right, $75 million. That's how much J.P. Morgan will shell out to the U.S. Virgin Islands. All this to settle claims that the bank enabled sex trafficking by Jeffrey Epstein, a convicted sex offender who died in jail back in 2019. Now, Epstein had an estate in the Virgin Islands. Mike Pence today trying to, as you heard there, kind of differentiate himself, certainly from his predecessor. That interview aired earlier in the day here on News Nation, and it comes right on the eve of the second primary debate this season taking place. Donald Trump, and he'll be absent once again, and instead he'll be out in Michigan talking to those auto workers. So what should we expect of these 2024 hopefuls tomorrow night? We're joined now by the former governor of Wisconsin, Scott Walker, and thank you, Governor, first of all, for coming on with us. 7 months since a train derailed in East Palestine, Ohio. Some residents say they're still suffering. Some of the train cars that caught fire released toxic fumes into the air, the streams, and the... Shane, back with you from our newsroom in New York. And here are some of your top headlines from around the world. In Congress Committee of America, thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. In person here in our New York studios. It's good
Congrats.
To see you. Thank you very much. It's, because of the timing of all of this, I know the aid is so important to the Ukraine war effort, but it's in the House, which is what I think what you were alluding to a moment ago. So how do you, from where you sit, see all of that playing out here domestically in the United States, or what argument might you make to lawmakers? Quarterback, Zach Wilson of the Jets. We looked all day, and we couldn't find his jersey on any list anywhere. Number 2, the great Zach Wilson. All right, we are, again, just getting warmed up here. I'm Connell McShane, live from New York. It's time for a look at our top stories on News Nation Now.